So you know what's crazy? How much energy you have right after you're done exercising. It is incredible what you can accomplish. Come with me as I tell you what I plan to do for the day. As you hear, you're going to recognize quickly that I deadline myself. I also give myself specific tasks to not only put my mind at peace, but to ensure that everything's going in the right direction. So come with me.
How's it going, everybody? Dave the Nurse with the Health and Wealth Academy. It is 6:24 and I am done with my workout. Worked out with a group of 9 and now I'm racing home to shower. Before I start my day, how is everybody doing? Well guys, again, 28th of April, most of the business from an LLC perspective has been set up. Again, like I said yesterday, I received my articles of incorporation. I've confirmed that our business is actually a business in the Arizona Corporate Commission's office. I got my tax ID number yesterday, and I have all the assets that are required to open my checking and savings account. So what are my moves today? Well, considering that it's COVID-19 season, if you will, doubtful the banks are even letting people in. So the likelihood of me being able to open a checking and savings account in person is probably unlikely. So what am I going to do? Do I give up? Do I say, do it later? Or do I maintain the momentum that's actively in motion? Guys, it is a no-brainer. You cannot come off the gas at all. Don't start making excuses. Do not start procrastinating. I promise you, if you don't go, you won't go at all, okay? So, what are my moves today when it comes to opening my account? Number one, I'm actually gonna call my banker. That's very important because they have my history. As far as payment history, they can look up my credit score. They know I'm not a credit risk. And oh, by the way, if I am, they can link it against my line of credit for my house. So I'm gonna take all the risk out. Now, that is my goal, is to establish a checking and savings with an established bank that I'm actively a member of. So how am I gonna approach it today? 2 ways. Number one, I'm actually gonna call my personal banker. The likelihood of him picking up and talking to me only because of the PPP loans and everybody trying to apply is low. Okay, so that means it's going to require 2 things. Number one, I'm going to fire off an email after, not before, but after I call him. Okay, the whole goal is to talk to him first. In a perfect scenario, I would just show up at his location. I would ask for a meeting, and then we'd set it up together. The reality is, as a banker, he probably wouldn't be the one that would be setting me up, but in any event, he would connect me with somebody who can or will. So that's step number one. I'm actually going to call and leave him a voicemail. Okay. If he doesn't pick up after my voicemail, I'm then going to send him an email. After that is completed, guys, my next move is to reach out to a lawyer. I do have a friend who's a lawyer. I've got lots of legal questions in relation to what I'm about to do. The last thing I want to do is create any type of legal chaos because I'm making decisions in areas that I'm unfamiliar with. I'm going to sit her down, I'm going to pay for an hour, and I'm going to figure out what questions I have to have answered for my own peace of mind. Again, the last thing I want to do is start a business where I'm influencing people, creating information, and realizing, Dave, you really can't do that. I have to understand exactly how it's got to be done. So my next step today after the bank is to meet with a lawyer, if not on the phone, then in person. It's highly unlikely that it'll be in person, most likely over the phone. But I will catch you guys up at the end of the day. Those are my 2 massive steps today: checking and savings account, and if nothing more, an introduction, either be via phone or by email with the goal of setting something up. I have deadlined this for Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Full speed ahead. Hope all is well.